We are learning more and more about Thor. And Thor? With Thor Ragnarok's trailer dropping, I have not seen it, so let's watch it together.
Asgard is dead.
Hi there. What have you brought today? Tell me.
A contender.
Yeah!
Yes, isn't that so exciting? That music, like, my heart is like pumping.
Well, my immediate thought is this looks like Guardians.
I know, yeah, it does. But I mean, I feel like they, of course, want to do that on purpose. I feel like it does have like a comedic, fun feel. And of course, Marvel is like the king of rock songs. And so they had Led Zeppelin's Immigrant Song, which was like perfect because it was like Hammer of the Gods. And it just, I don't know, yeah, I feel like I'm all, this might be the coffee, but also this is like the 4th time I've seen it, so.
We've been force feeding her coffee. Okay, so that was the first time I've seen that. I like that they're doing, because in the past, Thor movies have been mostly on Earth. This looks like it's not on Earth at all, which I like. And we're also moving toward the more galactic, more like magic era of Marvel. And I feel that going into this. That was exciting.
It is really exciting.
It had a lot of, I liked the art. It just felt more, like magic.
I feel like the trailer was like so perfect. I love the beginning when it was like, it had one of those like record scratch, freeze frame, like, I bet you're wondering how I got into this. Like, I love that in the beginning, but I feel like Chris Hemsworth is such like a comedic person that they're allowing him to be funny.
He's really damn funny.
He's really
and we don't
funny.
see that a lot.
Yeah, and so I feel like they went into it knowing that they, you know, and Marvel largely is a little bit more lighthearted and comedic, but I feel like I agree having The Rock, having the how colorful it is. Each scene, it seemed like you could like freeze it and blow it up as like a poster. It was so beautiful. But yeah, and then having Cate Blanchett, and it's like Goddess of Destruction.
She's great.
Yeah.
I want to be goth now. That was great.
Yeah, I want to.
Because I hadn't seen it. I knew everybody in my Facebook feed was saying like, I want to cosplay Hela now. She's so great. She's the queen, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I get it.
You want to like kill everyone with your antlers at Comic-Con?
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it. I think she was perfectly cast, and it's really exciting. And yeah, and I feel like there was like a perfect amount of like Easter eggs in there. There were
Easter eggs. Tell me more.
Well, I mean, like, they had her with Mjolnir with the hammer, and I feel like also it was kind of like, we know that Doctor Strange is probably gonna be in it, but we don't know necessarily to what capacity. So I like the fact that he wasn't necessarily included in this trailer, but so we have something more to look forward to. I of course love having Grandmaster be like, and the Incredible, and then Hulk just like bursting through.
Well, we know who's incredible.
Yeah, but I love the fact, and then cutting to Loki and seeing Loki's face, because if you remember the last time that they saw each other, he was getting like pounded to a pulp, so being swung around. And so, yeah, it was just really exciting. I felt like it was perfect. I felt that the trailer was great. Yeah,
That looked so fun. I mean, I was kind of not into Thor: The Dark World so much, but this looks like a great turnaround. I love the world that they've built. I like that these additions of Jeff Goldblum and Cate Blanchett, I think Tessa Thomas?
Yes, yeah.
As Valkyrie or a Valkyrie.
A Valkyrie, yeah.
I wonder though how much they're gonna stick to the idea of Ragnarok. Because like in mythological terms, that means like the end,
the apocalypse,
the end of the gods, you know, Asgard dunzo. But they haven't really stuck by that too much in the past, so maybe not.
Yeah, I imagine that they're not going to kill everybody off.
I think they might kill a bunch of supporting characters.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. And I think that this is the apocalypse as brought on by the Goddess of Destruction, Hela. I think that that's kind of, you know, what they're referring to. But yeah, I also loved the end scene where he's like, yeah, my friend from work. I don't know, I love the whole trailer. Yeah.
I liked the Thor clips going into this with Thor's roommate.
Yes.
And just how silly it was going. I mean, Taika Waititi, he's very good at comedy. I don't know if you know this. And I like that we're inserting this element a lot. I like that we're touching Guardians of the Galaxy, playing more off of, because Thor is supposed to be extraterrestrial and extra-dimensional and kind of a god. So we've played more off this guy is a god on Earth before too much. I like going into the weirder aspects of this, and that's where this phase of Marvel is. So
well, I agree. I don't think that you could have done another film on Earth. You know, like I feel like they perfectly.
I don't think Natalie Portman wants to.
I know. I don't think anyone wants that. But like the fact that they got 2 movies out of it, you know, and it's like I think that they perfectly built it up. And this would also explain, you know, of course, why they're not really in Civil War. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I was into that. Audience, tell me some stuff about this that you noticed in particular and that you loved the most in the trailer. Please let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.